I can't help decode or understand the special characters and symbols you've provided. However, if you could provide a clear prompt or theme for a song, I'd be happy to create one for you. Just let me know the mood, theme, or any specific details you'd like included. I can't help decode or understand the special characters and symbols you've provided. However, if you could provide a clear prompt or theme for a song, I'd be happy to create one for you. Just let me know the mood, theme, or any specific details you'd like included. I'm afraid I can't help decode or understand the special characters and symbols you've provided. However, I'm afraid I can't help decode or understand the special characters and symbols you've provided. However, if you could provide a clear prompt or theme for a song, I'd be happy to create one for you. Just let me know the mood, theme, or any specific details you'd like included. Beware the man with a plan. In a quiet study hidden from the world, there sits a table. On this table lies a tiny town, a world in miniature, meticulously crafted by a genius with a grand design.
This entire time, and that's not right. So, I see there's some viewers too now. That's cool. Welcome. Uh, Welcome aboard. I'm going to try to do this in a little better manner here. So, I was showing before. Let me just go back on this one page here. Here I have where I put the conflict melodies and the style and the spoken narration, very simple, and then these words that I gave it. Uh, and then on this last thing, I was holding the style spoken word narration again. Here's ad lib, improv, voiceover, spoken word, and then in the prompt here is where I put the narration begins, and he starts talking. I'll just go real quick.
In a quiet study hidden from the world, there sits a table. On this table lies a tiny town, a world in miniature, meticulously crafted by a genius with a grand design.
All right, so you can see we induced it to do the spoken word there again. As another example, let's go. I'm going to try to be quick and not get locked into stuff unless there's questions or anything that come up. One of my little tips. Let's start very basic. You're a brand new user. You come in here and you say, I don't know what I wanted to write about. So you tell it to write me some random lyrics right here. It's going to generate them. I'm going to do a surf, rock, glitch, hop, down, tempo. This is one of the right ways of doing it, is what you want or anything, like I say, the right way is have fun. If you're not having fun doing this, you're not going to appreciate the output. A lot of times if you make stuff and you're like, I don't like that, but if you come back to it in a day or a week later and listen again with a fresh set of ears and no expectations, you may find out that it's actually something you enjoy more than what you thought you liked at the time you made it. We'll just leave that there. So I'm going to do this really fast. It called it Dancing in the Rain. I'm going to say AI can't write, just to remind us. AI can't write. It says sun goes hiding, sky turns gray. This is part of the problem. Gray, play, tap, clap, care, air, noise, joys. Go, didn't even say joys, just noise. Go, show, grow, no. So it's very cookie cutter, perfect rhymes all the time. And one thing to do if you're going to have the AI generate your lyrics, come down here and put in an outro just in case, so you don't have to keep extending it. If you don't have anything in mind, let the computer know to stop, and it can wrap it up nice and neat for you instead of having to continue something you're not really sure about. So I'm just going to do real quick. AI can write. I'm going to put a 1 in here. I'll show you why. AI can write. Now it's generating. We're going to go pure AI on this to have an example. All right. AI can write 1. On the second one, I'm going to edit the details. AI can write 2. Submit. Now, when I get to the end of, if I do extend these, all the confusion's wrapped up. And I'm also going to do some more of these, one in my version. So I'm going to take a 3 right there for the next one if I'm going too fast. So these lyrics suck. I'm not going to take away or change anything except for, let me see, sun goes hiding. I'm going to put that there. Sky turns gray. Steps on puddles. I'm just going to give it this space in here. Raindrops falling. On this tap, 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 I'm going to put it in here in these parentheses to give it like it's going to maybe be some backup vocals. But I'm also going to just recreate it. I could have done that different. Feel the rhythm start to clap. And we're going to do the same thing here. Since this is so awful, I'm going to capitalize some of them. And I'm not going to capitalize that. Space 3 or 4 of those. And there. And I'm also going to put this on its own line with some spaces. Now the reason I do this is the line weight. Sun goes hiding, sky turns gray, right? They were all kind of the same length. If you have them, if you have one line that's 100 characters and the other one's 10, the computer's trying to resolve that. How do I get those to come out pleasantly or this in tempo, so you can induce some time changes. What would that specifically be? I don't know. I'm just gonna put a lot of spacing in there, and we're gonna do the same thing with this thing here. We'll enter. Don't care. Laughing hearts. We race the air. Make real quick. We'll spin round. Let's make some noise. Nature Nature's music brings the. All right, I gave it a little too many spaces. Let's go here. Let's go joy and get rid of that. This will give us some emphasis, maybe, is what I'm thinking or hoping for. And that space is maybe there'll be a build. Nature's music, bring the joy. Right? It's what my mind is going to. I'm going to put a brings, though, too. Dancing in the rain. Dancing. I'm going to do this. Dancing, space, in the rain we go. Feel the magic. Ugh, this stuff is so awful, isn't it? Hearts are beating, time to grow, dancing in the rain we know. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all have to hear this stuff. Let's give that some aesthetic appeal with that. Splash together, splash. I'm gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. Together, hand in hand, we can form our own rain band. I know I'm just basically like cutting this stuff in half, but I'm going to do some more to it here. I'm just going quick. Every drop a note. Every drop a note so sweet. Take the lead. Let's get rid of the and. I lied when I said I wasn't going to get rid of stuff. I hate ands and thes sometimes. Look at this right here. Glistening night, so bright. Moon, rain, moon, comma, rain, a perfect sight. Sing, sing. Now we're going to go here. No comments yet. With me this joy will find. And let's give this a space to breathe. Let the rain free up your mind. Now, we already did a chorus up here, so what I'm going to do is look at this chorus. Dancing in the rain we go. Okay. I'm just going to reuse that chorus from up there. Instead of rewriting it, we'll just reuse that chorus. Control C. One way to do it is to drag and drop stuff. If you want to copy it, control drag and drop. Or just copy paste. But if you want to do this, dancing in the rain we know. Let's put it right here. And then enter. There we go. Now in this outro, let's give it a ooh. Nope. Let's give it a that. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ooh la ta ra da re. Alright, let's see what that does. None of it makes sense, I know. We're not here to make sense. Surf glitch, rock tempo, up 3. Oh, I was going to do this here. Well, I added this stuff here. We'll just let it go at this. Let's create this and listen back to what the AI wrote. 153. It's a good sign.
Sun goes hide and sky turns gray. Steps on puddles, we go play. Raindrops fall and tap, tap, tap. Feel the rhythm start to clap.
Alright, 20 seconds. Let's see what this one did. This is my version now.
Sun goes hiding, sky turns gray. Steps on puddles, we go play. Raindrops falling, tap, tap, tap. Feel the rhythm start to clap.
So you see right there, pretty much same phrasing with it, but this tap, 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 clap, clap, clap were obviously added as background vocals on there. Let's can't really rewind or nothing because it's not done rendering yet. So let's check the second one real quick.
Sun goes hiding, sky turns gray. Steps on puddles, we go
Same stuff
play.
with rhythm.
Raindrops falling, tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Feel the rhythm start to clap. Clap, 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 clap.
All right.
So
Now let's talk about that real quick. You heard him say the clap, 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 clap. So this was deeper, and this, when it got down to this part and he repeated it, you know, at least we had some deep voices and then higher pitch voices. So there was, if you want to, you know, analyze it, at least maybe that was part of the change that happened. Let's see what the shoes do.
don't even care. Laughing hearts, we race the air. Spin around, let's make some noise. Nature's music brings the joy. Dancing in the rain we go. Feel the magic, let it show. Hearts are beating, time to grow. Dancing, dancing.
This is horrible music, and I'm sorry to subject you to it, unless you like it. And congratulations, you found treasure in paradise. So there was a slight build here on the Nature's Music Brings the Joy. There was some hesitation in the delivery of that. Let's see, we can.
Sun goes hiding, dancing. Spin around, let's make some noise.
See what it does here.
Nature's music brings the joy.
So there was a build up there. We got these are done here. Let's see what they may have done in the AI version now. This is the second one.
Sun goes hiding, sky turns gray. Steps on puddles, we go play. Raindrops falling, tap, tap, tap. Feel the rhythm start to clap. Shoes are soaked, don't even care. Laughing hearts, we race the air. Spin around, let's make some noise. Nature's music, bring the joy. Dancing in the
See how that was kind of just flat. Nature's music, bring the joy. Just sang it, nice pat, flat nature there. So you can, just by putting in some spaces, some what do you call that, punctuation, you can make it act different. Now I'm going to do something completely in line but different from that, and I'm going to take this song here on the right hand side, and I'm just going to use what they gave me, and I'm going to build a song from that. Sun hiding, we'll just say sun hiding. So here's the drag and drop. You could just drag it right over there. Do 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 do. Sun hiding, sky gray. Let's say sky. Nope. Give me that. Sun hiding, comma. Let's keep it on the same thing. Control V. Sky gray. Do 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 do. Sun hiding, sky gray. Raindrop puddles. It's just a word, right? Okay, so I have to put it up there. Let's go back. Enter. Space. Raindrop puddles. What's down here? Raindrop puddles. Let's go with nature's rhythm. So I took rhythm and nature's here. Nature's rhythm falling down. Nature, okay, sun hiding, sky gray, raindrop puddles. Now let's give it a space. That doesn't make any sense. Nature's rhythm falling down. My bad there. I gotta come back over here. This is all pretty, spin around, let's make some noise. No. Nature's rhythm falling down. You know, because it's beating. There's go, use beating. Nature's rhythm falling down, beating hearts. Beating hearts, feel the magic. This is pretty awful, I'm sorry. But it could be beautiful. Sun hiding, sky gray. Let's have a little bit of a, even more of a pause in there. And here we go, melancholy. Melancholic. Shuffle. Banjo. Jam. Trip. I love trip hop. Get great rhythms with trip hop. I'll throw this in to make it weird. Breakbeat. And then let's go with synth. I don't want synth wave, I want synth core. Another word to add to stuff to make it nonsense. And then a thing, steam core or steampunk wave, steampunk core, punk wave, punk core. You could do anything. All right, punk. Let's do punk wave. And glitch. I like throwing glitches in there. It's one of my things. This is real quick. How long have we been on here? I want to try to be concise, but I think I've failed that already. Alright, feel the magic. I know I'm all over the place. This is kind of how I do it. I don't just focus on one thing, you know, and kind of like, instead of pushing it, get an idea. Every drop of note so sweet. Use that idea and then jump to something. Rain bands, splash together hand in hand. Come up with the stuff that keeps it, you know, flowing with you. Take time away from this to do something in the real world, and this stuff will come back to you when you least expect it. Drop a note so sweet. Oh, feel the magic. Mother Nature drop. Nah, screw that. Drop a note so sweet. The moon gets diabetes. Glistening from all that sweat. The night so bright. Doo-doo-doo. He got caught in the moon, and the rain ruined a perfect sight. I don't know what any of this means, man. I promise this is not a plan. Alright, let's just see what happens. I'm so sick of AI words. It makes me mad they use our language. Alright. Well, obviously this is going to be completely different because I changed every damn thing about it, didn't I? So, let's see what happens. It's kind of the way I do it during the day, if I'm going to be making something. But this isn't the final answer. Take this, see what you learn.
Sun hiding, sky gray, raindrop puddles, nature's rhythm falling down, beating hearts, feel the magic. Drop a note so sweet, the moon gets diabetes.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Glistening from all that sweat, the night so bright, he got caught in the moon, and the rain ruined perfect sight.
Alright, so it can make a song. See if it gets a good rhythm. Kind of lo-fi. Nice. So there you go, you got some banjo jam trip hop. I don't know if it has a breakbeat in there really, because we didn't get to a well, it's not breakbeat music, that's for sure, but didn't have a turnaround in there yet. So there's real quick Couple things just to consider. I'll throw in a last bonus thing because it is one of my favorite things to do, and I'm just gonna add it to this little thing that I just did. A little bit of a secret sauce. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking some letters from others and I'm going to add it in here, see what we get. Okay, so there's that. Sun hiding. Let's go with this here for that. Do do do. Oop, oop. Oh, I got to go down and never got to the part of this where it did the ending thing. Okay, let's go there and let's drag it down to that. Drop a moon. So doo doo. All right, grab some other stuff here. Come up with a collection of stuff that you can use as a database. I have all the type of styles I could think of and tried, saved up on a notebook, on a notepad, text document, and you could just go there, get some inspiration, or just quickly grab it instead of having to type all this out. I'll show you what I mean. Nah, I won't show it because I don't know where it is right this second. I closed everything to do this. All right, you see I'm everywhere. I should probably wrap it up. Here's the last thing we'll try here, just to show a quick example. This isn't perfect. I can play a song if anybody wants to hear it. Is anybody even here? Boom. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Yeah, somebody's here. If you're, leave a shout out in the chat or any got any questions, let me know. I will, let me try this real quick. This point wasn't like, this is how you do a perfect song. This is the point of this whole thing is, there's no right way to do it. Except if you're not having fun, don't do it. You're wasting your time. You're going to waste your time trying to listen to it and chase down something. Enjoy what you're doing and also understand what happened when you did something. Do something 5 times and then compare what worked out every time or most times, because there is no exact answer. It's completely open for interpretation, and what you get out of it is it's not like Minecraft. It's a sandbox of truly galactic dimensions. It is a sandbox. All right, I'm gonna see what this did here. So it already grabbed the la la.
Sun hiding, sky gray, la la la, la la. Raindrops, puddles, la la la, la la. Nature's rhythm, cottage, falling down a quarter to beating hearts. You can catch it, feel the magical quarter to.
Yeah, I have no idea what any of that means. So, there you go. It just adding that la la could have been one thing, but it also added the phrasing of these sounds. I can go into that a whole lot more in depth because it's it's a treasure trove. But if you think about music, right, it's a universal language. we all can respond to sounds the same. We can. Something that's soothing is going to soothe the majority of people. Some of us may not respond that way all the time because of our mood, but music has an effect, and language, you can hear a song, love it, not understand any of the words. So why can't you write a song without understanding any of the words and love it too? There's no answer that I have no idea what the end of that sentence is. So let me check the second version out here. Looks like it finished at 137. Caught that banjo very, very strong.
Sun hiding, sky gray, la la la. Raindrop, puddles, la la la. Nature's rhythm, cottage, falling down, circle bus, key hearts, cottage. Feel the magic, circle bus.
So that one wasn't bad either. That banjo's really, they're catching that one pretty nice, and we got some some electronic influences in that music, obviously. So one thing to take away from this: adding exclamations, ooh la la, wow, pow, bang, pop. And if it's a pop and you want a big pop, make it capital, pop with the exclamation point. It's if you get mad because somebody used all caps at you, the computer's kind of like that. It's like, why is he yelling? So it'll be more animated or more yelling. Let's see, what's the last thing here? To keep this quick, I think we covered. That's what I kind of did with this morning. A couple days ago, I made all these videos here using the AI, and then I went and this is changing it so that it looks a little bit different. So I'll just do this real quick. This is the AI. Nope, sorry, that's not it. Where are we at? Under the Moon Spell AI 2, here it is. Definite country shuffle feel going on. More of a ballad, didn't capture the anthem at all.
Under the moon spell, we share a secret tale. Exotic dreams we sell.
Alright, play this real part here.
Stars shine in your eyes, a world we can't deny.
Wait for the chorus.
Mystery
And I'll show my version.
sky, lift us to the skies. Share, release, exotic worlds that.
Alright, so I can't go through it. I'm sorry. So there's their version. And I went and let me see if this is the woman. I did it with two versions. One had a woman. This isn't it. This is still.
Under the moon spell, we share a secret tale.
So you kind of catch on this one here, the timing of it. Under the moon spell, we share, and then there's a big pause, a secret tale. Whereas in this version here, under the moon, he's singing the whole thing kind of slow, but he doesn't have really any pauses except between lines here. So we'll go back on this here, see where it's at.
Exotic dreams we sell, where hearts will never fail. Stars shine in your eyes, a world night. Mystery disguise.
Fails here.
Lift us up to the skies. Cherries, exotic.
So you can see here, it doesn't always work. He didn't say lift us, lift us up. And maybe it's because of these exclamation points, I don't know. But a couple times this failed. The other version, a lady nailed it. And he also misses like hypersonic was to go through here. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Just showing the different versions. This is where I went and added some more stuff to it, and added Blue Hell Grassbilly, right? Instead of Bluegrass Hellbilly, I added Blue Hell Grassbilly, and here's the flavor it gave it.
Under the moon spell, we share a secret tale. Exotic dreams we sow, where hearts will never fail.
She did it real quick.
Starshine in your eyes, a world
So she
we
ignored
can't
the
deny.
spacing entirely.
Mystery in disguise. Lift us, lift us up to the sky.
But she nailed that. So she nailed that right there, but she didn't. She ignored all the spacing here. So I say in she, it's a robot. The robot ignored all the spacing, but it did nail this part here. So there's no, there's no certainty that you're going to get what always worked the last times. You gotta, knowing that this is a lottery. This is like not a lottery machine. It's a slot machine, right? Every time I push this button, it's going to give me something different, right? I'm going to leave this in here, melancholic shuffle, and I'm just going to say trial. And only thing I'm going to do is give it an outro up here so that it doesn't go on forever. And maybe we'll get a couple quick ones, but I'm going to go trial, do one on that, create, and then we'll go 3. This is what I was talking about if you want to do a bunch of them to keep it kind of simple. Doing 5. So now I'll go through and trial, edit details. I'll make that while everything's rendering, right? Got nothing to do, might as well do some of the paperwork, tidy up. Boom, let's make this a 4. So this is how I do it. This is how I do it. And 6. Alright, so there's 6 songs, couple minutes. Let's see what trial number 1 sounds like. Get it, boy. So where are y'all from while we're waiting? Look at that, 1 minute. Perfect, look at that. 1 minute, perfect song. If you want a quick thing, even inspiration, you can always take these and throw them back into Suno as an upload if you don't want to extend them. No reason to extend that, but you could try. Once a song ends, it's gonna, it's done. So if you try to extend it, now it's having to push beyond kind of its limits, it seems like. Like I said, none of these are the I don't know any of this to be true. It's just what I've seen. If you ever hear a song end with the sound on the very end of it, like if it wouldn't have just gone chant, if it had gone chant, if you just hear a little sound, extend it, see what happens, because it's trying to like give you another boom, another good jump off, or maybe it's hallucinating and you're going to get into some places that are really weird or fun. Let's try number 2, 30 seconds. definitely hear that break beat. If you don't have a break beat, the the drums is the break beat sound you're hearing. Ah, nice outro. So that's the other thing. Learn up on musical terms. Look up music terms for anything, any style. Find technical things. Find the instruments that Chinese people played in the 18th century if you want to get a certain type of sound. There's no limit to what you can put into the style prompt. You can actually even, if you just put a sentence in there, uh, you can get that sung out. I'd put in mostly just a what the fuck, and it made it the opening to the song. Uh, it was very it was, and I was just in a bad mood, and so I sat down and I was like, style, I don't know, mostly just a what the fuck, and then I made some lyrics, just a quick silly quick thought, and pumped out a hell of a song. So I'm not gonna play these whole things unless they're good. Let me see. No banjo. Feels like it's trying to, that picking. There it is. Nice. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. All right. Let's see how it brings a banjo in. Almost sounds like a distorted banjo. All right, that didn't sound bad at all, but it didn't really. Let's see, melancholic. I don't know. Maybe a shuffle, trip hop. It really didn't do any of those stuff. You could say, "Oh, that was a punk wave banjo." You come up with anything to describe it, but that one's kind of went really wide of the mark. I'm gonna extend it for just that reason, I think. Breast ass once when I was young, I fell into the void between two buildings. None of this is true. I never fell into a void. I did get hit by a car on a bicycle. The bike was hurt more than me. Fell into a void between two buildings, and then before my eyes. That's it. That's plenty. And I'm going to recycle something here just for time's sake. Suno and one more page. Let's go with this and that. Put together, you can see here, this is from something I started earlier on a video I privated because I was just babbling, kind of like I am getting to now. We'll reuse it. Copy. And then before my eyes, V. Get rid of the verse. And let's put some emphasis on that and that. Now, like I said, one thing I do is sometimes I include a space if I'm going to put a couple exclamations, just so it seems it doesn't skip it as often. Not guaranteed, but if you start adding more and more stuff, it's gonna make it wonder. Another little trick we'll do here is brr, brr, brr. Let's see what that does. You know what? Let's make that pretty. And then we'll come down here. Delete, delete, delete. There we go. Let's go right here with a chorus of. Pull my notebook back up. Let's see. What sounds do we recognize? Up. Let's go Control V. And delete, delete. Delete. Don't want to get rid of that. So let's do that. One more. End. Home. Copy. Paste. But in between that, we're going to put some more pretzels. Yeah, let's go with these pretzels right here. Tell me this isn't a pretzel, man. That is a pretzel right there. Like, you know, early work. Just learning the trade. Alright, there we go. Outro. For the outro, we're going to do, let's show one of those exclamation I was talking about. Pow. Let's see if it does an exclamation or if it skips it, because I didn't leave a space. Trial 7. Create. There we go. Edit the details on this to 8. Submit. There we go. Look here. Still no questions? All right. 7 and 8. Give it a shot. Here we go. No brass.
Once when I was young, I fell into the work between two buildings, and then before my eyes. What's the work, he said? How come it happened to the two buildings, and then before my eyes? Why?
Power. using the POW for almost like a okay, there's a perfect example. Let's listen to that. I'm going to start this to get to that. All right, here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about on that end phase of things. Go here. Listen to after the last POW. All right, you hear that little noise right there? That's now that it was getting ready to start rendering again, making something, but we don't know what. And I don't want to influence it, right? I'm a purist. Which is weird because I hated AI, and now I've come into the oh my goodness about music AI. So let's get rid of this. Normally I'd leave the outro on there if it was part of a thing that happened, but since that just began and that little happened, I don't want to get rid of that. So I'm going to get rid of outro. I'm going to leave POW. Maybe that'll trigger it. And let's see. This is trial 7 that we're doing. Yeah, so let's extend trial 7 here. I'm going to start it at the very end where that little POW was. You see how it says 132, extend from 133. It's just such a small little sliver of time. So let's extend that. Let's see what we get. While we're doing that, let's listen to this 133 on the trial 8.
Once when I was young, I fell into the void between the two buildings, and then before my eyes, my forward started speaking indistinctly.
Alright, so we see the first one here. It credits refunded. It is very short, which means it's going to be a little quick blip and then out, or it may give us a quick blip and then another quick blip, which is cool. But here, let's see.
I fell into the void between two buildings, and then before my pow.
See, now it could be keep going after that, or maybe it'll end. This one's 47 seconds. Let's see what it gave us. Be ashamed to have not made that.
I fell into the void between two buildings, and then before my pow.
Alright, so it definitely ended there. We could try to extend it. I don't really want to chase that. Once I start chasing stuff, man, I usually have to finish it just to see, because especially you make something, then all of a sudden something comes out that was, an anomaly or a hallucination from the machine, and you're like, oh my gosh, what else can it do? So if it's already done it, and it's done it a couple times, and you could end up chasing all kinds of crazy stuff. And I could show examples of it. If anybody says, yeah, I'll show an example of it. But otherwise, I'm not going to do that this time. So there you go. We can see the little POW, just with some exclamation. It adds a dynamic, more than just POW. More than just a word. It added a little dynamic, and it chose in the one song to use it throughout, like a punchline. I don't know the technical term for what it was really doing, but that's how I think of it. I think that's enough for now, and appreciate whoever it was that was in there watching this time. Appreciate you stopping by. And next time, I hope to have much more information. What am I trying to say? Well, see you next time. Like, share, subscribe. Love your mom. She's the only one you'll get. Peace out.